Hello, Cougars. I'm Mr. Franklin, and in this video, we are going to overview the week of October 26th. This week will be at the top of your feed, of course. Click on your overview and agenda for your class, and then you will click on the link for this video. Make sure that you do go ahead and plan your week on your planner. I'm not going to ask for it at the beginning of the week, but at the end of the week, as part of your reflections, that's where you're going to turn in your planner pictures. Okay, so you still need to do a planner. You still need to be making a plan for the week. So with that said, here's what's going to happen this week with a little bit of description for each one. So first, in general, these are the assignments. Wednesday and Friday crew, you know that your schedule is a little bit different, but you'll still do the same assignments. So on Monday, for everybody, we will do vocabulary practice, then take some video notes on kinetic energy, and then answer some questions about kinetic energy and work some 7-step problems. On Tuesday, my first and second block, you're going to have Zoom. We're going to talk about kinetic energy and the quarter project and a couple other things, and then you will actually pick your second TED video and do that. And then you will, on Wednesday, you will do your video notes. You will answer some more concept questions on those, and then you'll watch another set of video notes. Block 3 crew, you're going to do this on Tuesday, and then for your Zoom, we'll do that. So we'll swap places with those two sets of items. On Thursday, we're going to do a review of heat and power. And then you're going to spend the rest of the day working on your textbook time. Friday will be your quiz. The quiz will mostly be about kinetic energy, potential energy, and work, kind of putting those together. And it will probably have some basic questions about heat and power, some very basic questions, and we'll review those on Thursday. On Thursday or Friday before you take the quiz if you're in third block. Okay, so let's jump into details of each assignment. So when you click on the vocabulary practice, don't forget to file, make a copy. This will be a slideshow, but we're still going to go to the top here when it opens, go to file, make a copy, entire presentation, and then change it to, instead of copy of, just put your name. So Franklin 4.3.1. But put your name, not mine, okay? And then click OK. Okay, now the instructions are here, and the slides are right here. So here are your slides right here. Basically what you're gonna do is you've got these words that we worked on last week, and you're going to position them so that they're grouped together. How are they connected? So for example, we've got potential energy. We know potential energy is mg and h. So there's height, so that's potential energy. But we also know that work is connected to potential energy, and we've got force, and we're missing one, so we may have to add one for distance. So these words are also connected. How are all these connected? We can actually connect this one over here, but how is it connected? Okay, so you're going to come up with you're going to connect all these, put them in a pattern, and then you're going to take your arrow and go, this right here is a really important connection. This right here is a really important connection. And this right here is a really important connection. And then on this last slide, you're going to explain why is that an important connection, okay? And then when you're done, you will go to the red submit, go to file, and find your name, and then turn it in that way. Next will be video notes on kinetic energy. So the first video is just about kinetic energy. It's about 11 minutes long. And
Hi, I'm Mr. Franklin, and
format. There
also
is
known
a
as the
cartoon panel where I'm explaining it. Okay, and then at the end, I work a couple of different types of kinetic energy problems at the end of the video. Also afterwards, there's another video, and it's a really short video. But basically what I'm gonna do is take the comic drawing and actually kind of do it in real time and show you what the comic strip was trying to tell you. in the other video. Make sure that when you're going through, that when you are finished, you can answer these essential questions. You should be able to answer most of these questions by the end of these video notes, okay? Make sure, and then you're going to turn in a picture of your notes. Next are some concept questions and 7-step problems. Just like before, these come directly from the video notes, okay? They may require a little bit of thinking, okay? But you're going to answer these questions. In this section right here, it's which has the greatest kinetic energy, why? So this one is 3A, or is it this bowling ball or is it this bowling ball? So you're going to put it's either 3A or it's 3B, and then tell me why, okay? This one, it's a golf ball and a bowling ball. Which one? 4A or 4B? Semi-truck or Usain Bolt? Which one? And then explain why, okay? And there is a correct answer for these. It's not a, what do you think? There is a correct answer, so think carefully. Number 4, what has more effect on an object's kinetic energy, mass or velocity? Explain why. And then you have one of each type of 7-step problem. And then the fourth one is not actually a 7-step problem, but it's asking you to think about the math and think about the concept. And so this one might be a little tricky. So be real careful, read it carefully. And if you can't answer it, we will definitely talk about that one in our Zoom. Okay? All righty. And then make sure you submit and then attach the file. Remember, on all these, make sure that you're a file making a copy. And we'll do our Zoom. After the Zoom, we are going to do the same thing that we did before. You're going to choose one video. Actually, first, you're going to go to File, File, make a copy, and you're going to change it to your name. And this is TED number 2 overview. Okay. And you're going to go to our list of videos and you're going to pick another video. Some of the videos are the same. So do not pick the same video, pick a different video, and then fill out the document for me, and then you'll turn it in here. And just a reminder, this is the pre-writing, this is the analysis before we actually do the actual assignment, before we do our actual before we do our actual quarter project. Okay, now we've got some video notes on kinetic energy, heat, and power. Now, this is really important. You can watch the whole video. It's really good video, but I've actually fast forwarded us to 8 minutes and 43 seconds, and I want you to start there and watch from there to the end. That part you must do and take good notes, and it's going to answer these questions. These are the essential questions that you need to answer for that video. Take a picture of it and then submit those pictures here. Then there will be some power concept questions, okay? There will also be a choice, which one has greater power? Just be careful when you're working your 7-step problems. This one, most people get wrong because they are doing what they always do in algebra, but we are looking for a variable that's on the bottom of a fraction. So be very, very careful with your algebra. And we will probably work that one on Thursday or Friday of this week to make sure that we all understand those kinds of problems. Or you can come to tutorial if you want to find out the answer early. So that's our video notes. Then we've got another set of video notes on thermodynamics and okay, and you're going to watch the first 6 minutes of the video. You can continue watching the video, but it's going to get into some stuff that we have a different video for that I've made. This is partly just to save time. I want you to really just go to about 6 minute mark and record that information. That's really all we need to get into this week. And then also here are the key questions. If you can answer these key questions after the video is over, then you've watched the correct part of the video. We will talk about heat and power in our last Zoom of the week and our textbook time. We haven't done a textbook time in a couple weeks. So in this textbook time, make sure that you are clicking on the textbook, going to the textbook, reading all the text. So this one says the Plix is optional. The other videos are optional. So You don't have to watch any of the videos associated with the first chapter here, although this video is actually a really good video. It's pretty fun to watch, so you might want to watch that one. But the rest of it is optional, partly because we've talked about this for the most part. Really what I want you to get out of this reading is there are other types of potential energy other than gravitational potential energy. We've been only dealing with gravitational potential energy, so you can take a look at some other types of potential energy. So then we're going to talk about kinetic energy, okay? Most of this is going to be a review. What is kinetic energy? Kinetic energy turns into work when objects, so this is just looking for a single word to type in there. But I do want you to play with the Plix on this one. So this one has quite a bit about kinetic energy. The video is pretty informative. But what I really want you to do is really go down, read through it, but go down to this Plix. It's a little slow on its playback, but watch and read what it says. And then when you get to the end, you're going to get to play with shooting this little atom thing here and trying to smash an atom. And look at the graphs. Notice the energy graph here, okay? And see if you can get this set to where you can smash the atom, okay? And then you can try different ways of doing that. It's a lot of fun, partly because that is modern physics. That is what we're doing with kinetic energy. We use it to treat cancer. We use it for all kinds of things besides just physics research. So how much energy did you wind up using? Play with all the settings, try different things. There are actually different materials to try. It's a lot of fun. So try that out for me. Probably the most important thing to read though in this part of the book is the chapter on temperature and heat. A lot of the videos can be kind of confusing on this. This reading is really good about explaining it. You can also watch some of the misconceptions in these, although those are optional. The Plix is also optional, but read and then answer the questions. All the questions in our textbook time, just a reminder, are in order of the text. So you should just be able to read and then find the answer and write it down. You shouldn't have to like read all the way down, then go back and find it, okay? It's all in order. It's also, if it has a blank, all I'm looking for are the one-word answers. And you're gonna type those in the green box, please, okay? If you fill it in over here, I'm gonna not see it and count off points. So make sure that when you're filling in the blank, you're typing in the word over here, okay? All righty, that is our textbook time. Then you're gonna have your quiz and your weekly reflection. So this is a slightly different weekly reflection than what we've been doing. The main thing I wanted to see is your plan that you made for this week. Then you have to ask yourself what worked, what did not work, and do you need to attend tutorial or cave time. But all I'm really gonna ask for is you submit your plan for the week. So the pictures of your planner, the more specific you are, the better. So there's a couple other pieces of news that I will announce in the Zoom because I'm waiting till tomorrow for all my meetings to make sure I got all the right information. That is our week of October 26th. So as soon as this posts, you can jump in and get started. Thank you. Have a good day.